How's it going, YouTuber? Nightmare70 here, and back with another toy review, and this time I am reviewing the Transformers Power Up the Primes Rippersnaper. Now, here we have Rippersnaper. If you remember, Rippersnaper, to me, he kind of looks like a robot shark that can actually stand. That's how, I think that's what kind of, I'm not sure exactly what kind of monster he's supposed to be off, but he does look like a robot shark. I'm guessing that he is a robot shark. I'm not sure. I didn't really see the Terrorcons in the cartoon, but he's actually my first Power Up the Primes figure. My first Terror. Yeah, he was my first Power Up the Primes figure, and he's also my first Terrorcon. He's the first one I had. I got him in the middle of summer 2018, and the best part is I still have him complete, and I even still have his little card. See? Power to Primes, Terrorcon Rippersnaper. Yeah, and his prime power is Vector Rippersnaper. That's what it's called. I don't know exactly what that means, but accidentally rips holes in space-time when he gets upset. Oh, okay. So he gets very upset on stuff, does he? Oh, that's interesting. So anyway, here we have Rippersnaper. Now, if you remember back in the cartoon, he's actually the arm for Abominus, and here we have him. He do 360 of him, and on his forehead, as a shark. If you look closer at his shark forehead, he has the Decepticon symbol as a rub symbol. He has a rub symbol with the Decepticon symbol already showing. Now, it's not the old rub symbols where you just rub it off. They actually come like this. I mean, you don't have to rub it at all. It's there permanently. It stays in that position. So it's kind of weird, but it's nice to know that they gave him the rub symbol. I think they did that to they did it to Blood and a Synerton. They gave it to Blood. Sorry, I can't talk today, but they gave him Blot, Cutthroat, and Synertwin. Does Synertwin have one? Yes, he does have one, but for robot mode. I have them with me in hand right now. I'm not going to compare them with them. I'm not going to compare him with his Terrorcon partners. I'll do that with Rippersnaper. If you have Instagram, I'll do a comparison of them in their beast modes. But here we have Rippersnaper. And not much he can do, but his articulation, his fin can move, but I think it's mainly for transformation only. He got a blue tail fin. His guns can rotate up and down. They are removable. See? But I'm not going to remove them. I'm not going to do that now, but his shark mouth can can open. He can bite some Autobots. He's got some claws. Now, these are separate blue plastic. His hands and legs, you can see, are dark blue plastic. These claws are a lighter plastic. Kind of look like a teal plastic to me, but as you can tell, he's mostly all white with some red and yellow, some silver too, which I guess is supposed to be like a great white shark, but robot version of him. And his accessories, besides those two guns, which are removable, but I'm not gonna do it now. He has his prime armor. Now, you can connect it right. You open this piece right there, and this piece, bring it down like that. Now, that's his prime armor. It looks kind of huge, and it kind of looks ridiculous on him, so I am not gonna have him display like that with it on. But however, his armor though, if you try to take this piece off, the middle part is a removable piece. It could kind of act like a gun, which is pretty nice, but I don't want to lose that. Don't really care for it anyway, so I'm not going to take it out in this video. Same thing with the other Terrorcon Deluxes. I'm not going to take out the middle piece of their armor, prime armor. I'm just not going to. Don't really care for it, but this is actually his hand. He does form the arm for Abominus. which we'll show later on. He can do Scramble City look, so I'm gonna try to do his leg. Now, like I said, originally he is the leg. Originally he is one of the arms for Abominus. He is the left arm. So I'll try to do hang on a second, you guys. Let me try to get the instructions because it's been a while since I did the Scramble City look. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna do leg mode with what they call Scramble City look. I just looked at the instructions. You have to remove the guns. It shows the guns being removed. Oops, sorry, I didn't. I'm doing it off screen. Hang on, let me move the camera a little bit. I almost did it off screen, that look. So, what it's saying is that you have to rotate the arms 90 degrees, like that, and bring them out, like that. Rotate them 180 degrees, bring the feet, connect his feet. See that little tab there? Hopefully my camera focuses. And hang on a second, I'm about to drop it. Alright, connect the feet right there. He's got some tabs. Yeah, he got some little tabs where the screw's at. I don't even think it's a screw. Is it a screw? Yeah, I can't really tell if it's a screw in there, but tab it there. Is that where you tab it? Oh yeah, this. Yes, that's where you tab it. Tab it in like that. And bring his fin forward, which just looks kind of weird. And what else is it saying? It's alright. Alright, you guys. Hey, and I think it's supposed to be like this. Alright, I think bring that up. Make sure his head is 160 degrees. Make sure his head is looking backwards. Oh, wait, no. Make sure his head is looking forward. That way you don't get to see that. You don't see the face on the combined modes, on foot mode. Alright. Oh, no. Keep the shark head down. Connect the shark head to those tabs. Like that. And it's... And I think it's asking to rotate? No, it's not asking to rotate. Right. Sorry guys, it's hard to understand it. Because I don't do Scramble City, I do the official modes. Like he was the arm. But I get it now. Now, there we go. That's how it's supposed to look like. And then, and if you have Hungar, like I do actually have him on the side right now. Let me get his one of his feet guns. You would connect Hungar, the hand foot gun. I mean not the hand foot gun, the just the foot gun. And that is Rippersnaper's foot mode. And it's alright, but what I like to do, I like to rotate it. Hopefully it doesn't disconnect on you. The tabs on this are really weak when you move something. And then I like to get his prime armor. If I can get it out. Come on. Oh, I get it now. I like to get the prime armor for Cutthroat and Center Twin anyway. And for the guns, it's saying the instructions for his guns, just connect them back. And that's basically Rippersnaper's leg mode. Now, if you want to scramble, if you want to look like the Stunticons, it would be like this. But I like the front view, so this would be okay with me. And that is actually his official leg mode. So I get the deal now. But how I like to do the arm. So if I can remember correctly, rotate, make sure it's facing, looking down, and make sure this doesn't disconnect on you. Actually, make sure his feet are like this, or in this position. And connect the feet. Kind of like if he was in bot mode, almost. Nope. You have to have those joints showing. Okay, yeah, kind of like if he's almost a robot mode with his arm. For arm mode, kind of looks almost like that. Nope. Yeah, the tabs are quite loose. And see those little tabs there? Tab them right there. And for the fin, make sure it's connected. Like that. And same thing with leg mode, the arms, the feet. The shark feet anyway. And rotate that, and that's basically, oh nope, we're not done yet. Oh, I think I know what to do. Oh yeah, make sure his hang on, I think I'm doing it wrong. Hang on a second. Alright, yeah, I was kind of doing it wrong. This stays in place where I had it, kind of like the leg. You connect that either like that or that was fine. Either way, it's fine. And so this is basically, make sure you do this to the feet. Make sure it stays connected. There's some tabs right here on the sides. And this is actually official, like his official arm mode. Disconnect the armor, and there you go. There you have leg arm mode for Rippersnaper. It's pretty awesome. So anyway, now on to robot mode. We're pretty much there already. This untab the arms. There. Rotate these. Rotate the fists. Make sure the claws are looking like that. Just tab them. Make sure to bring the head up like that. And there you go. There you have Rippersnaper in robot mode. Alright, so here we have Rippersnaper in his robot mode. And I am going to be very honest. This is an awesome figure. Especially for first time in my collection. Like I said, he's my first Terrorcon. And he looks awesome. Now, he does have his Decepticon symbol. Except, if you look closely, it's not on. It's from those lining. But they did a real good job on it. And he has... his face is yellow. He has red eyes, which is perfect because he is a Decepticon. Arms are on ball joints. They'll get hindered by the gun, but if you move it, it can still do 360 without any hindering. Now these are removable. His claws, he got Wolverine claws. He's Wolverine. Arms, his head can do 360 because he can look up and down a little bit. He's on a ball joint. Hands are on mushroom pegs, so they can do 360 like that. Elbows on a ball joint, so it can rotate 360. I might have already mentioned about this. The arms that's on ball joints, so like his legs are on ball joints, and I don't know if you can see that. He has a serial number visible in robot mode, which I don't get. Why do they have to include I don't know why Hasbro has to include serial numbers and make them visible. I think they did that for a reason, which I can understand, but they're really visible. So either way, I don't know if you heard that. My dad was just closing the garage. My mom just got home from work. It's almost midnight out here in Arizona, and I'm still up. I'm always up this late anyway. So anyway, do a 360 of Rippersnaper. The shark head, I like to best to close it. The recept comes up was upside down. This time it's the Rupp symbol. And unfortunately, my copy has some silver paint messed up there. I'm gonna have to get some rubbing alcohol to rub that off. That's if it bothers me. So, sometimes I don't really notice it, but it's really not bothering me. Now for yeah, come on, sorry I wasn't focusing. For Rippersnaper, these two can act like his guns, actually. These could act like handheld guns if you don't want them on his back. It's kind of like with a Blixwing, Generation 1 Blixwing, where he has a turret on his back. He could use these like he was a cowboy. Giddy up, horsey. Bang, 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 bang. He could act like a cowboy. Yee-haw! Bang, bang, bang. Come get some, Autobots. Which, I'm not gonna lie, this looks really cool. He could open fire. Yee-haw! You get him in really good poses. And for the prime armor, if you want, it could just take that piece, open that up. Make sure the hands are actually down like this. Connect that piece. And there you go. Which, honestly, that looks ridiculous. It looks boring. So I'm fine with him without it. I usually just put these in a bag so they don't get lost, the armors, when they're not in combined mode. But, however, now, originally, these you could just connect them. Make sure they're on the right side. I had them on the opposite, but that is to make it have the traditional look. So this is pretty much it for Rippersnaper. Stay tuned for my next toy review. And I believe Rippersnaper himself is a new mold, I think. All I know is that Cutthroat, I just looked it up earlier. Hungar, Center Twin, and Cutthroat are retools. I'm not gonna get to them now, but I will explain to that in their videos. How Rippersnaper, however, was retooled into Blood, which makes sense, which I can understand. But either way, they did a real good job on them. Hasbro did an impressive job on them. Even if we don't get a Unite Warriors Abominus, which I doubt we will. Either way, I still like these ones more. These are accurate enough. So that's going to be it, you guys. Stay tuned for my next toy review. The next one I will be doing is probably Center Twin. Stay tuned. Nightmare 70 out.